Welcome back to my channel Aisha's Aromatic Kitchen, and today I'm actually on my building's terrace to make this video. So today it's Friday and the weather is really pleasant. I thought let me go on the terrace and make one video for you guys. So today I usually upload recipes on Friday, but that I already did on Wednesday, so I thought I'll have a Q&A session today. So I had asked you guys to send me questions related to baking or cooking or be it anything. So before I begin with the question and answers, I would like to introduce myself. For those who are new to my channel, you're welcome, you're wholeheartedly welcome, and I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. So please hit the subscribe button, also the bell icon for notifications. Every Friday I post recipes, and in between we'll keep having like cute videos like question and answer like we're having today. So yes, my name is Aisha and I'm from Pune. I'm a teacher. I teach in a pre-primary school, and I love being around kids. Like I find them, they are very cute. Sometimes they annoy you, but that's okay. So yes, so I've been teaching for like 4.5 years now, and I had always loved cooking, but I actually don't like cooking on a daily basis. To be frank, I don't like cooking on a daily basis. So where I started from, all these appetizers and desserts are something like I really like to make. You just wake me up from sleep, and I will be like, okay, chalo, let's make something. So yes, so actually what happened is when I was, I guess, in my graduation or something. So it was Ramzan, and my brother was like कि यार कुछ तो अलग बनाओ, वही चीज़ें रमज़ान में खा के बोर हो गया है. तो I was like चलो कुछ तो ट्राई करते. तो at that time Sanjeev Kapoor was like the most favorite chef of mine. So कुछ भी बनाना है तो संजीव कपूर की रेसिपी तो ट्राई करनी है. So I used to try his recipes and all, and when I started making things, so I realized that I started developing an interest in cooking, and most of it I used to make appetizers and desserts. I'm really not into cooking main courses actually. I am very fond of making desserts and appetizers, but still now I can really cook well. I'm still learning a lot of things from my mom, and yes, so that was the time when he was like a little scared that पता नहीं ये लड़की क्या बनाएगी, कैसा रहेगा. But when he had that first thing, I think I had made hara bara kebab or something, so he really loved it. Though he's fond of chicken and all these non-veg starters, but he really loved it. And then I was like, chalo, yes, I succeeded in something, so I'm going to make something more. So that is how I started making appetizers and desserts, and I developed my interest in cooking. Okay, so guys, let's begin with the question and answers. So there were so many of you who sent in your questions. Please don't mind the background. I know I'm sitting at a very bad place, but it's all wet here. It was raining, so the terrace is completely wet. I couldn't find a better place to sit. This was dry, so I'm sitting here. So to begin with, I have 15 questions which I'm going to answer, and I hope this will be helpful to you in some or the other way. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it with your friends. This will help me to grow. It took me a lot of time to start up my YouTube channel. I was not very confident about it earlier, but yes, now I'm doing it. So not wasting a lot of time, let's begin with the questions. So the first question is, how do you manage your work plus your passion for baking? Okay, so there might be some of you who don't know that I'm a home baker. I take orders for cakes and pastries, cupcakes, and like many other things. So I've been now this September I'll be completing 2 years, alhamdulillah. So see, it's like if you have a passion for something and you really want to do it, if you really love what you're doing, you will find your time and you will do it no matter what. So sometimes it does happen that there are a lot of meetings that we have. Sometimes we have to write a lot of notes. People think that teachers बस सिखाना है, 4-5 घंटे का ही तो जॉब है, क्या इतना कुछ महान काम थोड़ी ना है. No guys, like you need to change your perception. Like we have so many things to do. We have to plan out what we are going to teach to the kids. We have notes to write down. We cannot just sit and start talking and teaching anything. No, we are building a future of these little kids, so we really have to work on it. So we have meetings, we have to discuss what all we are going to do in the next fortnight. So there are a lot of things that we need to do. It's not just you just sit and blah 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 blah. No, it doesn't work that way. So, and we really put our hearts into what we are teaching. So I feel that teaching is not a very easy job, but it is fun. And I love being around kids. So kids are like really cute. I am a pre-primary teacher, so I teach kids who are like really small, 3 to 4 and 5 age group children. And yes, so after I'm done with my teaching, I find time to do baking. We also have to do some household work and all, but now since we have our maid back at home, so I'm a little less stressed out. So yes, if you are passionate to do something, you will really find time to do those things. No matter what, you will find time, you will really find time, and you will really do it. Like sometimes I have to, if the entire day was like really busy, I didn't find time to bake or something, so then the time that I like to bake the most is at night, because there's no disturbance, nobody's in the kitchen, it's all that kitchen is entirely yours, so you can just do anything that you want and there'll be no disturbance. Like someone has to cook something or somebody wants something from the refrigerator, yahan pe saman, wahan pe saman, aisa kuch nahi. So you can just be a free lady and the entire kitchen is yours. So I love baking at night. So you have a like very peaceful mind, you can think what you want to do and all that. So yes, that's how I manage my work and my passion for baking. So the next question is, how do you keep yourself updated without any professional course? Okay, so guys, I have not taken up any professional course for baking as yet, though I plan to do so, but during this COVID, I don't think it is possible, and I don't really want to do an online course or something. I want to learn it practically. So there are a lot of people who are conducting online workshops and classes, though I have attended 1 or 2. Yes, it was like of a really good help, but the more you try to learn practically, you're trying your hands on it, I feel that is much more better. So I have not done anything. I was just trying from, like, there's this colleague of mine, she's a really good friend of mine, she's a sweetheart. So I had been baking since I guess I was in the 11th standard or something. My mom has taught me basic sponge cakes and all, and I had even done a workshop of a 1-day workshop or a 2-day workshop. It was when I was in my 11th grade, but I was very small and very young at that age. I was not the batch which we had all aunties. So sorry aunties, don't feel bad, but I was the only little girl in that, and all the aunties were like pushing, mujhe karna hai. So I was like, okay, theek hai. So I didn't get a chance to try my hands on icing and all these things. So there's this colleague of mine, Aruna. She's like a sweetheart. She's such an amazing person. I just love her. So whenever she taught me how to do the icing like properly, how to do the finishing and all these things. So anything I wanted to ask her after that, in just 1 day, she taught me so well. Like I don't think any professional baker would also do that. Matlab that that was the time when, you know, I built so much of confidence in me that no, I can do it. So earlier my cakes were not very well finished and all, but as and when I kept baking, I am so proud of what I am today, that without even doing any professional course, I try different things. I'm trying to update myself through Google and Pinterest, that how people work on different things. So this is how I learned. And Aruna, she is my like lifetime mentor. Whenever I need something, Aruna, मुझे बताओ, चलो जल्दी जल्दी से कि इसको कैसे करना है. So she's like, yes, yes, yes. Like any time of the day I call her, she'll always be available for me. So she is the best mentor I could ever get. So I really love you for that. Okay, so yes, I'm planning on doing any professional course, but I'm just waiting for these things to, you know, just settle down, and then I'll definitely do one. So did you always love cooking? No, I did not love cooking always. Like I told you that it was Ramzan. I started cooking when I was, I think, in my graduation or something. From that time I started, like, you know, when I felt like, yeah, I'm doing something good in appetizers and all, that was the time when, you know, I developed interest in cooking. Even now, if you ask me, I don't like to cook every day. I really don't like to cook every day. If someone tells me, चलो आज कुछ अच्छा dessert बना दो यार, I'll be like, yes, मैं अभी के अभी बनाती हूँ. But if someone tells me, if my mom is like, Aisha रोटी बना देना, I'm like, oh, I don't like doing that. I seriously don't like doing making rotis and dal and all these things. I really don't like it. But when I want to do it, I really want to do it, I make it with all my heart. I put my heart into anything that I really want to do. So cooking was something that I really didn't love to do every day. Okay, so the next question is, what do you love cooking the most? I think I've already answered your questions. Appetizers and desserts are the thing that I would make any time of the day. Okay, so can you share some diet recipes? Oh my god, diet recipes. I have never eaten anything that includes something like, you know, diet. I mean, salads and all these things. I don't know what a diet food is actually. I cannot diet. I've never eaten what people, I don't know what people eat when they are dieting. I've seen people having only salads and fruits, and I don't know. I'm a person who is like a big time foodie. I don't know what people eat. How can they diet, man? You've just got one life to live. I will eat anything that you give me, except for mushrooms and brinjals. Give me anything, I will like to give it a try. I don't know how to cook this diet food. I've put on a lot of weight also, but it's okay. I don't care. I'm gonna eat whatever I like. I don't know if I'm there tomorrow or the next moment. I'm just gonna eat and live happily. Okay, but still, I will try to make something that is healthier, because a lot of you are like are going on the healthier side these days. It is good, though I don't like eating, I don't like dieting and all, but yes, I will try to bring up some recipes for you guys. I will try my best. Okay, so what is best for baking? Is a microwave good or an OTG? Guys, I had tried baking once in a microwave, but personally I don't like baking in a microwave. The cake might turn out good once you bake, but later on it turns hard. You know, it turns harder if you keep it for a long time. It becomes hard. So I really don't like. I would personally would not recommend you to bake in a microwave, though many of you, many people, they do bake in a microwave, but I personally don't like it. I have an OTG at home, so that is the best thing for baking your cakes, cookies, or whatever you like baking. If you don't have and you don't want to invest in an OTG, I would suggest you bake in on an in a cooker, like on the gas, but I would never recommend you to do baking in a microwave. I really don't like it. So you can go for if you are investing, if you are really into baking and all, you can buy a small OTG for yourself, or else I feel you can do a cooker is also good. Sometimes you really don't need to put the sand and the what do you call that, salt and all these things. You can just go bake it very well without that. So can you please share basic recipes in OTG? I have a Murphy Richard OTG. Alright, so I know whose question is this. I remember. So yes, this is Neha. She is one of my colleagues again, and I've never met any person who is as sweet as her. She's the sweetest person, and most humble and kindest person I've ever met, and every one of us should have a friend like her. So yes, Neha, I do have some recipes that I will be sharing soon. I have like so many recipes on my mind that I want to share with you guys. So yes, I will share some simple and basic recipes for you guys that you can make in your OTG ovens. So yeah, I was saying that every OTG works differently. Like, you cannot say that if in my oven a cake bakes for I've kept a cake for baking, it might just take 30 minutes, but maybe in your oven it might take a little less time or more time. It depends on the size also of your oven. Now because I'm into professional baking and all, I take orders, so I have a bigger oven of 52 liters capacity. But if you guys have a smaller oven, so maybe your cake will bake very soon. So if I have mentioned, or in any recipe that you are following, if it says that it takes 30 minutes, just try and check it in 25 minutes, and if it's still not done, then you can keep it for 5 more minutes. I know it's very easy to check, like you all know how easy it is to check if a cake is baked or not. So you just need to poke in a toothpick or a knife, and if it comes out clean, so you know that it's done. If it is a little wet, then you need to keep it for some more time, and if small crumbs come out, then you just need to keep it for a minute or two. That's it. So this was one small tip. Other than that, there are these basic 3 functions. There is a timer, there is temperature, and what is the third thing? Oh my god, how can I forget it? So oh my god, and yes, there's this bake mode, or whether you want to grill something. So there are these different modes, so you just have to follow what exactly the recipe calls for, and you can go ahead with that. Microwave, as you know that guys, I don't bake in a microwave, so I wouldn't give you any tips for that, because I'm not sure what exactly a microwave is not exactly meant for baking, but you can still try. You can experiment with it. I wouldn't give you any wrong false suggestions for it. Okay, so so you also wanted me to know that okay, where did you learn cooking from? So I have actually learned most of it from my mom. She is like a wonderful cook. I even shared a recipe of hers on Wednesday. Aloo paratha. It is a simple recipe that you guys can try at home. And so when we were like small, my mom used to cook like so many different things, so many, like from cake. She's also good at baking, so baking is the one thing that I learned from her. But everything that she cooks, everything like appetizers, desserts, or main course, she is a wonderful cook. And everyone in the family, my relatives, my cousins, my friends, my brother's friends, and our colleagues, they all love to eat whatever my mom cooks and gives us. So yes, she is a wonderful cook. So whatever I have learned is mostly from her. Other than that, I like innovating things, so I just keep on experimenting, and most of the things, like alhamdulillah, they really turn out good. So yes, I've learned most of my cooking from my mom. And Okay, can you please share some recipes for homemade masalas? Okay, so there were a few of you who kept telling me that you guys have different masalas. Being Muslims, we have different masalas for biryanis and dalcha and all these things. So yes, I will definitely make a video where I'll share some basic masala recipes also with you guys. Okay, so next is, okay, which tripod do you use for recording? I have no tripod, guys. I have not bought any tripod as yet. So yes, I was saying I have not bought any tripod as yet. I had one initially, I had bought one, but it wasn't of a good quality, and my phone fell off and it wasn't working after that. So I was like really pissed off with that. I just returned it back, and I'm still not sure which one to buy. I just keep on looking on these various online sites, but I have still not bought one. I am doing one jugaad. This is an emergency lamp that I'm using that is adjustable, so I just put my phone on it with a rubber band. I have tied it, and this is how I'm recording this video. Okay, so guys, there were a few people who just popped up on the terrace all of a sudden, and they were wondering, what am I doing? Am I talking to myself? They must have thought that, is this girl mad or something? And I just had to stop my video because I was just a little distracted. Okay, so we were talking about the tripod. So no, I don't have any tripod as yet, but I would love to buy. So if any of you guys know that which tripod I should buy and where will I get a best offer, so please let me know. I would definitely love to buy one. Okay, so the next question is, please share authentic dalcha recipe. Okay, so this is a request. So yes, I will for sure share dalcha recipe with you guys. I am already planning, I have so many things that I have already planned, but it may take time because that it's not easy to manage everything, baking, taking orders, and conducting my online classes, everything together. So please give me time. I will for sure fulfill all your requests. And okay, so do you take classes for cakes? Yes, I do. I have taken I guess this is the third time, 3 times I have taken classes, and I would love to continue doing that because I want to teach bakers. Like, I had not learned any from anyone. Yes, of course, my friend had taught me, like I told you, Aruna. So yes, I would like to continue taking classes, but only after things have settled down with this COVID. Many of you have requested me to do it online, but I'm not sure how am I going to do it. Will it be helpful for you guys? Because unless you try your hands on it, you really learn it practically, I don't think I should be doing online classes. But still, I'll think over it. But as I told you, I don't believe in online classes and such things. So yes, let's think and let's see what we can do about it. So yes guys, these were a few questions from you guys that you wanted me to answer, and you can go follow me on my Instagram handle at Sprinkles and Swirls. I will put it down in the description box. So I hope you will follow me there. And all those who are from Pune, you can give your cake orders to me. I'm taking orders for cakes and I get it done. So yeah, and we'll have a giveaway coming up soon on my Instagram account. So you guys can follow me over there and you'll get updated on what the giveaway is all about. So thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope this video was helpful to you in some or the other way. And it was lovely being here with you all guys. I wish we could have a live session with one of you. Yeah, we can probably do that one day. So yes, so that's it for the day. See you next time with a new recipe. Bye guys, love you all. Thanks for all your support and your love.